Hey guys, welcome to another Grizzled Beagle playthrough, and there's actually something a little bit different today in that we're giving Dark Souls a vacation because Games for Windows Live doesn't work half the time. And then on top of that, it takes way longer to edit and record a Smushy video than it does the one that we're trying right now. So we're going to come back to it after a bit. Smushy is not done, but in the meantime, we're going to fill it with some new material. So we're launching into Batman Arkham Asylum because Batman's really neat, and that's what we're going to do.
Because we enjoy burly men in underpants.
So, for Grizzled Beagle playthroughs, we do have to say our names. For our Grizzled Beagle playthroughs, this is Johnson.
This is Kreslin.
And this is Dookie Dingo.
So, stick with us. Let's see how this goes.
I can see my house from
Batman. Arkham Asylum.
Well,
Wait.
that was, there we go.
Yep. That was part of the video. It's fine. It's fine.
A little bit of a pause.
Oh, you have 86% done.
Yeah,
So
I'm starting to get
bat bulge.
Yeah, as though this game isn't pretty much for the majority of its purpose to examine Batman's rippled body.
I enjoy that we're watching you adjust the brightness.
Well, I mean, this is the full experience.
Are you insinuating that Batman is somehow homoerotic fanfiction?
Let me reference you to a book called Seduction of the Innocent by Frederick Wortham, written about 1940. Just read that and get back to me.
Everyone knows that comics cause violence.
They cause violence and gay sex. Sometimes violent gay sex.
Alright, so which one causes more violence? Comic books or video games? Or what if it's a video game about
video games about comics?
Video games about comics. You may as well just kill your whole family now, because you're going to do it eventually.
But
yellow light.
Well,
that cop is parked under a yellow light. This makes no sense.
Yeah, who parks in the middle of an intersection? What a jerk. And
whoa,
that cop died.
Batman is a dick to cops.
Batman has places to go.
Arkham?
Yeah, Gotham Police is basically on vacation 24 hours a day just because Batman is there.
I had such a good time tonight, honey.
Wow, Joker lives in a nice place.
Yeah, well,
Batman's just trying to make his
quiet.
curfew. He's just trying to make his curfew.
Why is the moon
So what
green?
you're saying is that because it's made of cheese, bad moldy cheese.
Also, the Riddler's been wiping stuff on it. He likes green things.
Ugh. The Riddler's up there touching things.
Why is Joker on his knees? Why was he on his knees?
Do
Again.
you really want to know?
Homoerotic fanfiction.
I like how the Warden's cane has the Arkham logo on it. That's dedication.
Well, it's a lot like Hammond's cane.
Oh, his eye looks terrible.
Why does he have a target tattooed on his wrist?
You don't?
If he's ever in a gunfight, they'll shoot him in one of his extremities rather than in his heart.
I think I remember reading a Batman. I think I remember either reading a Batman thing or seeing a Batman thing where he talked about the bat on his chest was actually the only thing that was bulletproof. It was one of the ones where it was yellow in the middle. He goes, he puts that giant target in his chest for a reason. It's so that they always shoot at that.
Yeah, that's the Dark Knight Returns.
Where are you going, Johnson?
Huh? I'm Batman. I have way too much energy. Way too much energy to just walk.
Batman visits Starbucks before he came to Arkham Asylum. He's all hyped up on a venti latte.
Do you know how many calories you have to eat to maintain that physique?
All of them.
He pretty much has to fight crime 24 hours a day just to stay trim.
Batman doesn't want to be led. Batman wants to hunt.
No, we're crossing the streams here. Oh, you are all up in his... Batman, what are you doing? Batman.
Batman's a detective.
I just want to be friends, Batman.
He's looking for clues all the time.
Oh, Lord. Batman is Smushy. No! I see now why you chose this game to take the place of Dark Souls for a while.
Smushy was a student of Batman.
Why did? All right, so those windows are supposed to be for viewing, right? To make sure that there's nothing bad going on.
I
Right?
think they're actually
So
for the view.
so why are they? Right. So why are they made in such a way that they're like you can't really see through them? They're that weird shower door effect. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Okay,
Like that
two
weird-
words. Prisoner privacy.
Ablated.
You have to respect it. Alright, you can't just be staring
Then
at
why
them all
put
the
the
time.
windows in at all? Also, we interrupted that security guard's hockey scrimmage apparently.
That's a shame.
Yeah. We're practicing for the playoffs.
Whoa. Hey, Batman found him a woman. Be my friend.
Something tells me that
That
there will be
sounds Selena
plenty
Kyle.
more women. There'll be more women in this. All right, who is the better Catwoman, Selena or Michelle Pfeiffer or Anne Hathaway?
I'm noticing the noticeable lack of Halle Berry in that.
Definitely Halle Berry. I like diversity in my superhero picks.
Well, you're assuming that the Halle Berry is
Yeah.
actually a real Catwoman. I'm not really sure
She
what
is.
that was.
She's composed
She was
of
eaten by a
30%
radioactive
cats.
cat. It's actually she was murdered by cats, and they just stack up inside of her and wear her skin like a suit.
That's why
They
she
just
walks
stand on
like
top
that.
of each other. They do that so that they can operate the can opener.
Oh, this man is
I was
bald.
imagining Halle
He's not
Berry
bald,
walking
he's got
into
plenty of hair.
a grocery store.
Okay, watch this. Watch what Joker does. What the heck was that? Wait, how is that scary? He just moved
Well,
his head towards you.
I mean, he's got that awesome biker chain going to his pocket. So I mean, obviously he's just super bad, man. He's rough. He's in his purple suit.
so you thought
he's
he was
like
a
a
gang
biker
member?
pimp. Yeah, he's gonna go rumble with those sharks across town. Step kick, step turn.
So you're saying Joker's a jet?
Yeah, he's obviously a jet. You're not?
Uh-oh.
No,
It's
when
the
you're a
Hulk.
jet, you're a jet.
Well, I mean, look, purple pants and everything. How many green-skinned
He's
purple
green.
pant giant can I see without thinking Hulk?
Why is it on my screen? Those definitely look red, not purple.
Oh, your screen is broken.
Sorry guys, I gotta degauss my CRT monitor. Hold on.
Oh, I'm actually having someone draw pictures for me.
It's I have a digitally hooked up Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh, man.
plane, boss, the plane. Oh,
has
that is some
no
animation
lips.
on that mouth.
No
How does he
wonder he's
form
angry.
consonants with no lips?
He's like C or not C. What's his name? Framped. He's like Framped.
Can you imagine, though, that it would make you probably turn into a supervillain if you could not eat an ice cream cone without hurting your gums? He has to bite
Do you not?
all ice cream
Do
cones.
you not lick your ice cream cones?
Oh, he has no tongue.
What are you talking about? He has no tongue.
I'm supporting
I
my theory.
totally saw a
Just
tongue
back
in there.
up. Back up.
Look, I'm just saying. I learned my ice cream eating skills from my master in the sorority. Okay, you have to eat ice cream cones as sexually provocatively as possible.
You were in a sorority?
Yeah, 6 of them.
At once.
I don't think they
At the
allow
same
that.
time.
They kept throwing me out after I kept requesting more spankings. Thank you, sir. May I have another, sir?
You know, this is actually pretty good animation for the time. I mean, this was 1996.
This was 1482.
Now that's ridiculous.
This
Of
is
course
actually
it wasn't
Columbus playing this
1482.
game.
But Columbus had the first Linux computer.
You've never let me catch you this
He ran it on the Nina.
What are you really after?
Well, nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain.
Look,
Batman
there's
is
going to be so
suspicious.
much about your life. You will forget your first kiss. You will forget the name of the first pet that you had. You will probably forget what color your parents' eyes were as you get close to death. you will never, ever forget what the names of the 3 ships that Christopher Columbus had, ever. You will just always remember those.
What's he doing?
Let's see, the Nina, the Pinta, and Bane.
Yes,
that's
Bane,
pretty close,
of course.
actually.
That's it.
Look, again, it gets dark, so what does Batman do? Immediately closes ranks and starts choking Joker.
When the
All
lights
up in
came
his
back on, it
elbow
was like,
bits.
I was restraining him. That's right. Bat restraint.
Oh, that's right, we-
To find a new world.
Sean Connery, what are you doing here?
Busted out of here.
Only
Well, that's harsh.
I'll be sure to try harder next time.
Why didn't they give him a Hannibal Lecter mask?
100.
Then he will be Bane.
Especially after he got all bitey.
Does Batman use those ears as a weapon? Ever?
Probably. When he's not using his pecs to squeeze skulls into splinters. I mean, seriously.
to juice lemons?
Hold it there.
Do you have any idea how difficult it would be to
forgot.
juice a lemon with just your pecs?
Well, if I had those,
I forgot how
probably pretty
long-
easy.
Appreciate the assistance, but he'll unsettle.
For how
your
long this
violent inmates.
cutscene was.
Well, actually, that wasn't a cutscene. It was letting me walk. But yeah, this is a pretty lengthy intro, especially for a game that has very few cutscenes later. Like, there's almost none.
They blew their whole load at the beginning.
That's what she said.
The
Learn
cutscene
that
budget is
sorority.
down to nothing.
We've had too many cutscenes. It's just the beginning.
Quick, we have to
No
build
more
a game.
cutscenes for all of it. Oh, my Joker
Mash
bone.
buttons harder.
He didn't see that coming at
That
all.
was pretty easy.
What's the other guy doing?
He's dancing.
No, poke him in the eye or something, dude.
Oh man, bald scientists are so useless.
Tickle, tickle.
You know, are electric doors like that actually more efficient than just bars?
No,
No.
but they are more visually impressive.
I guess so.
It's the psychological factor.
Now let's get this.
That's all it really is. It's just the psychological
Oh, do you
factor.
get
So,
the mash
so every
buttons now?
time a
Hold on, back
every
guys.
time an inmate runs into it, every time an inmate runs into one of the doors, the guards get to make puns about how shocking that development was.
All right,
It's all about
Batman's,
the psychological game, man.
Batman's actually fighting now, and you're supposed to be impressed.
This isn't fighting.
What is it? I mean, granted, it's still
It's expertly-
homoerotic, but
Yeah. This is Greco-Roman wrestling.
there's one piece of confusion that I do have. Whenever Batman beats somebody up, bats fly out of their body. What does that mean?
It means that all
Uh,
the prisoners are actually made of bats.
Oh, maybe it's some sort of psychological manifestation of bats in their belfry, and Batman is literally punching them sane.
Well, actually, I honestly think that Batman's always been insane. I mean, he's just imagining those bats flying out.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you stare too long into the abyss, the bat also stares into you.
So many Nietzsche references, so little time.
I mean,
Which
you
would be
really
more
can't argue
appropriate?
that Batman is insane.
Batman wants to climb in the
I
vent.
could
He's
u-
perfectly sane.
I could use all these tools on my belt, but instead I'm gonna use my fingers. Ugh.
Thank God you found that Riddler trophy.
How
Oh,
did the
there are
Riddler
many.
get that in there? That's the real
How does the
Riddler.
Riddler do anything? The Riddler is the Riddler.
I like to imagine like the guards come up to him and like, all right, Riddler, time for your sponge bath, and he just poses them a riddle so just out there and esoteric that they just stand there with their mouth gaping, and their eyes glazed over while he goes and places trophies in places. He doesn't do anything bad.
The
He
Rid-
just puts trophies places.
Why are they bathing?
The Riddler's always been more of a nuisance character than anything.
Teeth.
Didn't I
You know,
thought the Riddler actually killed quite a few people.
Depends on what era of the comics you're reading.
Jim Carrey.
Everyone got mad
That's a
doesn't count.
movie.
Jim Carrey is the best Riddler.
If it's on a
I will hear
screen,
no-
it's a movie.
No, look, I would
Really,
I
you're
would
gonna go with the
pay
Jim Carrey Riddler? That's the
I would
Riddler you're
pay
gonna go with.
inordinate amounts of money to have Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones back in a Batman movie.
You're the only one.
I didn't like the Jim Carrey Riddler. I really didn't.
I would watch a movie of nothing but those two people. Like, just them, just hanging out, being buddy cops or whatever, man. I would watch it. Just again and again and again.
You know, that reminds me, why does this costume not have bat nipples? I thought that was canon at this point.
You can't milk a bat.
You
They
can
don't have
try.
shiny little bat nipples.
He
okay?
hopes that his enemies
They're
will
mammals.
try, and while they're distracted by the milking, he can beat them.
Good grief, look at the size of that guard's pupils. He is high as balls.
He's adorable.
He's the anime version of this card.
Good
Oh,
grief.
Batman's son.
Batman
Look.
Senpai noticed me.
His mother was an anime character. You're being racist.
His father was a donut. Good, look at all those chins, man.
I only see one and a very healthy strap.
If you can, help's on the way.
Hey, guard. Apparently the guard can't go help things, so he has to send Batman to do it.
Okay, if Batman
You know, if
walked
they
up,
removed-
wouldn't you just send Batman?
Joker's escaped.
Always send Batman.
Free in Arkham.
I gotta be honest, if they removed the cape physics from this game, you'd be able to run it on, like,
Joker's not far ahead. I'll stay in contact.
an iPad or something. It's not that visually impressive, except for all the cape physics.
Oh, they actually had to fix it. Like, they had to patch it before it went to PC.
I love that the camera is free. Like, you can move the camera.
Yeah,
Oh no, Batman!
when dialogue gets boring,
Oh,
you
no,
can
it's
spice
Adam-
it up with an
It's
earthquake.
Adam West Batman.
Meanwhile, in the other room,
Yeah, you can't move the camera there.
Thank you, sir. May I have another, sir?
was that supposed to be Shaggy?
Oh. Zoink Scoob!
Oh my god! Like Scoob!
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Scoob, I'm totally baked right now.
Oh wait, I passed an old lady. Gotta talk to the old ladies.
How did it pick it up?
Oh, hey there.
We'll worry.
Perhaps you should spend a little time in the cooler.
He needs to kill the doll.
Tell me,
He
is
needs
there,
to eat
would
his
you like to
cereal.
go exploring the Batcave? Hmm?
Press A to talk to guard.
Why does this room have gargoyles?
Press B to sexually assault guard.
Don't they somewhat explain that Arkham Asylum wasn't an asylum originally?
Yeah, it was a mansion, but this is actually, I think, not part of the mansion.
See,
This
those
is-
bats didn't come out of Victor Zaz, they came out of that chair. That electric chair was obviously powered by bats.
Oh, well, that is an effective method. Oh, thank heaven there's a female now. This was getting dodgy at best.
And totally a sausage fest.
So does all Batman females have to dress scantily clad?
Oh,
So like
yes,
a
yes.
Batman villain?
Have you never heard of the female armor paradox? When you're a woman, the less armor you wear, the more protection it offers.
Because your enemies are distracted?
I don't know the science. I'm not an armorologist.
And that is a thing. There's a slight lap dance going on here.
Yeah.
I hope
Must
this
be
is
very
at least
difficult for
rated
that
teen.
tied up man. I never really understood the. Why do
I'm
people
afraid
wear
it's slightly
fishnets?
turned on.
Fishnets seem so uncomfortable to me. It's like you're constantly being abraded by really rough sandpaper.
You can ask Batman. He's
I
wearing it
enjoy
under his
wearing
tights.
fishnets, thank you.
Who's talking to you?
Oracle.
Oracle.
It's just a diversion to keep.
Oh yeah, that's
I know him.
Barbara
That's
Gordon
Gordon's
after
daughter.
she got
Holy
after she
crap.
got shot.
Just give away everybody's identity. Just, oh my goodness.
Everybody, look.
Trapped in this
Oh,
chamber.
there's this superhero named Oracle who's in a wheelchair and she has red hair. How coincidental that Barbara Gordon also has red hair and is in a wheelchair.
It's just a voice. You're not supposed to see her.
So
Batman doesn't carry
weird.
around a picture to show to enemies. He's like,
No,
can you guess who
no,
this
Oracle,
is?
No, Oracle is like a broker of information.
Yes.
So everybody ostensibly knows her. Like,
What?
they know of her, and somebody has to have seen her.
What?
At some
I
point.
do want to point out that Batman does constantly call Superman Clark.
Like anybody cares.
We can't even.
Also, I think they,
we can't even
I
track
think there
down
was a thing
internet
that said,
troll
like-
commenters, and you think we can track down Oracle? There's- What the heck?
what do you can't track down internet troll commenters. What are you talking about? People get swatted all the time. Why are you oh, I thought you were trying to kill that guard that was running.
No, just the teeth. Just the teeth.
How did he get past the teeth?
Coward.
Well, the teeth don't
I
hurt you.
don't think teeth actually do anything.
Yeah, they don't hurt you. They're just there to pick up points.
Man, that guy really wants to be decontaminated.
Please, please, it was
I'm
my
so
dream.
dirty. I'm so filthy. Make me clean.
I'm a filthy boy. Filthy, filthy.
God, you'd think in his belt he'd have a ratchet set or something, man.
Part of
An impact wrench, something.
Batman's main tools are always his giant masculine fingers.
Those things are like. How does he even gain purchase with those things? They're like sausages. How long has that guard been hanging there?
Hour, maybe two.
I have enough strength to hang here, but not enough strength to pull myself up.
You know,
Oh,
Batman
it's
doesn't
Left 4
even
Dead
really.
all over again.
He doesn't really pull him up that much. He just takes one hand and is like, "You're an idiot. Just look, you're fine."
It's like spotting somebody at the gym. You don't have to be strong enough to lift the weight. You just have to be strong enough to lift what's left of the weight that the person can't lift.
Oh, look, he's even helping bad guys. Face.
Yeah. Okay.
And then punching them.
Yeah. I'm not gonna let you die, but you're still gonna get
So-
punched.
Well, my question is this. If Batman punches someone and they go unconscious and die, is that technically him violating his oath?
He assumes, I think, that's nature taking its course.
Yeah, in the movie, The Dark Knight, he with Ra's al Ghul, he says, you know, I'm not going to kill you, but I don't have to save you either.
That's Batman.
So,
Begins.
he
You're
has-
embarrassing
Yeah,
yourself.
he has what?
It's Batman Begins. It's not The Dark Knight.
Oh, Batman Begins. You're right. Sorry, I got the quote right. I got the movie wrong.
You did get the quote right, but I mean, are you really going to sit here and mess up on Batman lore in front of people who are on the internet? That just seems like
I
a bad
actually am
idea.
doing it just see. I'm actually
Well, here's
just
the-
doing it to set you up so that you'll look better by comparison because I know Batman's really your shit.
Wait. But if we're going off, that's the Nolan films, right?
Yep. By the way, this is the time when
So-
my graphics card froze a little bit. It's
Oh,
fine.
I thought it was my
it's
computer
fine.
hard locking again. I was like, oh, here we go.
No, it'll pick back up here in
Batman
a second.
pauses
No
for
problem
dramatic
here, folks.
effect.
Man, this is just this
I'm
game is a
so-
master of
Well,
suspense.
here's my question.
That guy's calves have to be
burning.
burning.
There we
If we're
go.
going off the Nolan, if we're going off the Nolan films, doesn't he save the Joker in the next film
Well, yes, he does.
from falling to his death? So why does
Yeah,
he let
but
Ra's die but saves the Joker?
Well, the Joker wants,
That's the
wants
case.
him to let him
prove.
die.
I think it's to prove a moral point.
Yeah, it is. It's to prove that people are
Oh.
good, as he says. Good.
Good. People are made of Gouda. Delicious cheese.
I'm Batman. I can be in the ceiling.
I actually, all right. I know this is going to get me some hate, but I actually don't like the Nolan films.
Hipster.
Dingo's,
Wow.
Dingo's
No,
favorite
I'm
one-
serious.
Dingo's
I
favorite one's
really-
Batman and Robin.
If it's not Joel
Adam West
Schumacher,
was
he
my
doesn't
favorite
want to
Batman.
watch it.
Adam West, man. With a close second being Michael Keaton.
Quick, Robin, to your leotard.
But of course, you know, the best Batman villain was Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr.
Maybe
Freeze.
he's born with.
And here he
maybe it's
is.
Maybelline.
He looks a little
You're
rougher these
Batman
days.
charging something to the Bat credit card.
Batman, I'm here for you. Now we are going to fight.
Oh, not the bodies. Don't desecrate. Oh.
Oh. And suddenly Coach is extremely interested.
Coach, where are you?
I'm just getting some good old-fashioned cola.
I guess that Batman's interrogation techniques are very similar to Smushy's interrogation techniques.
Well, Smushy actively interrogates. Batman passively lets people interrogate themselves.
It's true. Batman is more of a strategist. Oh, not
Batman's
that
more
one,
of a thinker,
too.
Smushy's more of a doer.
Well, there's another
Oh, that
closed
was
casket.
Frank. Frank was my friend.
At least.
He had a family. What happens if you let him charge into that electro gate?
I think it sparks
kill
a little
him,
bit.
or?
No, it doesn't kill him. It just sparks a little.
Pow! Right in the kisser.
One of these days, Batman, pal, straight to the moon.
So those batarangs are razor sharp, right? Because he uses those things to cut all the time.
Yes.
And he's launching those things directly into the face of that guy.
The eye, to be
How
precise.
is he not dead? Why does it take more than one? Like, one should be enough to instantly eviscerate his frontal lobe.
Mr. Titan Monster,
Mr.
how many batarangs
Titan
does
Serum.
it take to get to your brain?
Let's find out. One.
Oh, he already threw that one.
Three.
At least he's doubling up.
I've never gotten through all the batarangs without throwing a body. Go ask Mr. Owl.
Oh, heartburn.
Oh my
Oh,
heart.
is he having a
Oh,
heart
God.
attack?
You gotta take the
he's having a heart
purple
attack.
pill.
Oh, Batman.
Somebody get him a Zantac. I shouldn't have skipped leg day.
That was unexpected, wasn't it? Oh well, note to self, need stronger test subjects. Seeing as
You
how
do
I'm
need stronger
generous,
test subjects,
I'll give you
Joker.
this one for free.
I miss you, Mark
He
Hamill.
needs stronger.
I dare.
He needs stronger testes.
Pull the plug, stop me once and for all.
Mark Hamill, if you can hear this, please be our friend. We love you and miss you.
He laughs at your request.
Oh, you're getting too ridiculous.
That's okay.
Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a party.
What is...
Batman,
Why
don't
is he
hover
sitting there
over its
watching it?
splayed legs like that. Step back.
You don't know where that's been. Batman has to mark his territory after he's done. This body's mine.
Alright, that is the end of the first installment of Batman Arkham Asylum. So, we're going to continue from here on this. This is a relatively short game, so I'm kind of looking forward to going through it. Thoughts from the two of you before we head out?
Quick question: Are you going to be 100%ing this? Like, are you going to get all the Riddler trophies and stuff?
Probably not. They're actually pretty boring to watch, like, if you're collecting them.
Yeah, that's why I was
don't know what
asking.
you're
'cause-
talking about.
That's why I was asking, because I really don't want to watch a collectathon video.
Yeah.
completely
I'm
I
probably
just
just going to
don't
stick
know
with the
about you.
story.
Yeah, the story is pretty short if you're just going to do story things.
It's pretty short and it's pretty awesome. Pretty good.
It is. It's actually a really good game.
So-
the two Batman games are two of my favorite games, so I am excited to watch Johnson complete it. I know Johnson's a big Batman fan.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
he has probably the most Batman knowledge out of any of us.
Intimate.
That's not
Intimate
saying
knowledge.
much.
That's not saying a whole lot. Johnson, is there going to be any kind of weird gimmicks for this? Yes, no, maybe so.
What kind of weird gimmick are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know. Like, you're only going to... It's going to be pure punchy fist. Like, unless you have to use batarangs, you're never going to. Or I don't know, man.
Well, I can't tell
He's
you
actually going to
this.
be playing it naked.
Yeah, I'm totally nude right now, which is something of a twist. And then on top of that, along with the Predator missions, I usually try to do it in the weirdest way that I possibly can. So every time I have to be a bat predator,
Stealthy.
yes, I usually try to go about it in a really strange way. So we'll see how that goes. I die a lot during those.
Okay, well, I
That's
will say this.
interesting.
If our viewers have any ideas, since this is not nearly as permanent, I guess, since it is a short game, he doesn't have to live with the things that we suggest as long as he does Dark Souls. If you have a fun suggestion for Jotsam on how to play Batman Arkham Asylum, leave it in the comment section below.
And we'll try to do it.
How's that sound?
That sounds fun.
Oh, are you going to complete this before we get back to Dark Souls?
Probably, because I don't expect it to take very long. And I just need a break from the
Okay.
Dark Souls editing. That's about it.
All right, fair enough.
All right. So, you may take us out?
Go right ahead.
So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe. Also, be sure to like our Facebook page, pop over to our Twitter feed, give that a follow. Also, shout out, as always, to our Something Awful thread. So if you had a suggestion for Jotsam on what to do with Batman, or anything strange or unusual you would like him to find or level or anything of that nature, be sure to leave it
Head
either
out
in
of the
comment
gutter,
section.
Johnson.
Comment section in YouTube, comment section Something Awful, comment section on Facebook, or tweet us. We will also
Steam
work
group.
with that as much, especially after Steam group as well. And we'll be doing more with Twitter, especially after I get Twitter back on my phone. I've recently changed phones, which is why we've not
Spoiler
been doing
alert.
as much Twitter as we have been. Yeah, I'm the one that does Twitter, just so everyone knows.
'Cause he's the Twittiot.
I am the Twittiot. I'm the lord of the Twitiots. Not really, because I don't get on Twitter much, as I should. Sorry. But anyway, so, Jotsam,
For Grizzled Beagle playthroughs, this is Johnson.
this is Kreslov.
And this is, as always, Doogie Dingo.
I'm Batman.